time for another episode of Force of Community. My name is Chris Duran, and I am joined here by Ken Heinrichsen. Say hey, Ken.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Ken is going to take a second, introduce himself, and tell you a little about what he's going to be playing today. Maybe give a shout out to your LGS or something like that.
All right, so today I'm going to be playing the Reflect Yamata list. I teased about this yesterday and this morning as well. I don't think it's 100% complete yet. After the stream, though, I will go ahead and post a list as to what it currently is. Overall, it's doing wonders. I think Reflect Refrain is the perfect combo ruler. A lot of people, I think, overhyped it for the wrong reasons. It's not tier 0, I don't believe, but overall, it's a great consistency ruler. And shout out to my LGS from Top Cut Comics in Illinois.
Awesome. Well, like I said, my name's Chris. I am on the Force Will US YouTube team, helping out Matt today. You'll be seeing a little bit more of me. Matt and I will be trading off week to week now that my work schedule is starting to slow down a little bit. I am going to be playing the new Sylvia list that Matt just posted today. He requested that I give it a shot today, and so I'm going to do so. I have it on the screen here for those of you who would like to see pictures. I got the 3 Excalibur God Swords, and we have the general red package, the Cthulhu's, Lancelot, Snow Whites, Thunders. We have some green in there, so we got the Rapid Growths and some Beastly Attacks. Flame Sprite is been switched out, or we're using Flame Sprite instead of Hunter in Black Forest. I love this card. I think it's a good addition to red. And then we got some Flame King Shouts because they're awesome. Duel of Truths, Susanoo, and Rook Egg. So, and then the 1 Spicy Gilderay for all the combos with Sylvia. So, yeah, this is going to be a pretty good matchup. I'm excited to see how this aggro versus combo list goes, especially with the addition of Reflect and Refrain to the Yamata Reanimator. But some of you might notice there's no Guinevere in this list, and Matt actually wrote an article on this deck that should be live soon on forcewilltcg.us. So if you want to read more about his thought process behind removing Guinevere and things like that, you can go check out that article over there, forcewilltcg.us. But without further ado, let's jump into some games, shall we? Yeah?
Alright, let's do it.
Alrighty.
So I believe there should be a roll option. Right click, roll.
Roll 1 dice. Haha, got him. Alright, I rolled a 6. Alright, so
First or second?
I'm going to go first.
Okay.
I will draw my 5.
Alright.
Ooh.
I don't know how much I like this.
Alright, so we've got the dream here. So for those of you watching at home, I'm going to put this on the bottom. And forgive me for those of you watching who are like at Lackey experts. I don't know every single shortcut in the game, but we'll get there. I like this hand just based on what I have here, so I think I'm just going to draw 1 here. Oh wow, okay, yeah, this is pretty good.
Alright, so I think I'm ready to go. I mulligan my 2. So display rulers.
Alright, that ruler. And I will start by calling a stone. I'll pay 1 for the Rook Egg. And then I will incarnate the Cthulhu
sadness.
with,
yeah, I'll take the 5.
Sure. Yeah, we're going to search. Reveal to owner. And we're going to take...
There's a very strong possibility that I'm going to lose here. But we shall see.
Alright, Lancelot goes into my hand, and I will pass the turn to you.
Okay, at the end of your turn, I'll go ahead and draw a card and bottom deck.
Sure, +1 counter.
Oh, this is tough. I don't, for the sake of winning that, I'll go ahead and start my turn then. Alright, and I'll call a stone. Call a stone? What?
It's control up.
Control up. I have no stone deck. Sadness.
Oh no!
Okay, well, this is embarrassing. I saved the deck, and it doesn't have a stone deck.
Can you go throw one in real quick, or is it gonna...
It should be fine. Give me a second.
Alright. Well, while he's doing that, I did have somebody asking me about firestones in the deck. My stone deck, I'll show it to you guys here. Reveal stone deck to all. My stone deck is 6 of this Magic Stone of Flames, 3 of Blasting Waves, and the 1 of Little Red Pure Stone for value. So we will...
Value town.
Yeah, so not 10 redstones. Like, the green's nice to have if you have Sylvia flipped, just for the green spells, and you're still, like, okay if you side in Split Heaven and Earth. You only have 4 special stones. It's not really a big deal. So,
there we go. I now have a stone deck.
Sick.
Alright, so I will then call a stone.
Nailed it.
Alright, so I will tap for black and play Scorn of Dark Alice.
Oh, yay for me. Alright, so I will reveal my hand to you.
Okay, and let's take a look at that, shall we? Ooh, a lot of stuff I don't like here. Oh, which don't I like more though? That's the thing. Let's get Lancelot out of here.
Sure.
Okay. And I will go ahead and play 2 Change the Worlds.
What? Holy crap.
Yeah. Well, I had to put one at the bottom of the deck. Actually, I drew 3.
Wow. All right.
Okay, I will go ahead and say go.
Okay.
Or sorry, actually, I'll add a counter before being bad. And bottom decking 1.
Sure.
Go ahead.
All right, I'll draw. Oh wow. Looks like we can't have it all tonight, guys. So I will call it stone. And remember that guy you got rid of?
Oh god, here we go. I'll take 11.
Yeah. So quickly down to 24 for
Oh goodness.
Mr. Ken.
This is not good.
Yeah, and I'll pass the turn.
Okay, end of your turn. I'll go ahead and draw. This is good and all, but I guess I'll bottom deck you. Deck. Okay, and I'll go ahead and start my turn. And start by recovering all. Call it stone. Okay. I will go ahead and pay 200.
Sure. 22.
Yep. And I will play Rewriting Loss and draw myself a card. And untap. And then I will go ahead and tap for red.
Guinevere.
And
Yep.
I'll go ahead and give myself another counter. Draw a card. That's good. That's good. And I will bottom deck. Okay, and then I'll play another one.
Oh wow.
Seems good, yeah.
I mean, yeah. Hopefully you have a chance to use them. Oh. Man.
And oh man, I forgot to do something in the recovery, but oh well, I'll continue to be bad, I guess. Pass turn.
All right. Draw for turn. All right. Recover all. We'll call a stone. All right. We got to do some math here.
Oh great, math. My arch nemesis.
The arch nemesis of fun, math.
Yeah.
So we've got 11 on board.
man. You got one of them, them 3-drop 6/6 Amino Habikiris?
Oh, that'd be sick. I don't think I can actually kill you with the mana base I have right now. But,
oh, man.
Yeah, I know, poor me. I guess we'll, swing in for 5.
That would put me 17. Okay, I'll take it.
Okay. Swing in for 6.
Don't do this to me. I guess in response I will gain a counter, draw a card. Bottom deck, that didn't help. I will pay 200 and draw a card.
Sure.
Really fishing. No. Yeah, I'll take the 6. Or sorry, I don't declare a blocker.
Okay. So you're at 9.
Okay, take the 6.
Then we'll pay 3.
Oh no.
For Snow White.
Yeah.
Swing for 5.
Can I end you next turn? That's the question. I'll take 5.
You're at 4?
Yep.
Jesus. Okay, I'll incarnate.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. that I will have to block.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright, pass turn.
Okay, end of your turn. Wait, I've already done the counter thing. Okay, so I will draw and rest these 2 to give myself 2 more counters.
And for those of you watching on Twitch, if I miss lethal, I apologize, but again, I'm not a red mage. This is probably my least favorite type of deck.
This is difficult. How do I avoid lethal here? I will go ahead and pay 1 and mill 2.
Sure.
Discard 2. Okay. What can I do with this? The answer is not much. Sadness. I will go ahead and J activate.
Sure.
And chase to the J activate. I'll give myself a counter and draw a card. And I will place this at the bottom. It's helpful, I guess. Ouch. And necromancy. But wait. I remember what was in your hand when I first looked at it. Oh no. I've lost this one, I believe. We'll find out. Yeah. Yeah. That's unfortunate.
Well, I mean, you could counter this. But
yeah.
Alright, well, game 2?
Game 2. Game 2,
Right.
yep.
I
could counter it, but I wouldn't be able to survive the resonators.
I'll just hit new game. Here we go.
Okay.
And then you can go up to the menu and do reload recent deck. I don't know if you've done that before. It's up at the top left. Oh, there you go.
Yep.
Alright, so you get to go first. I'm just going to set
I will choose second.
You're going to go second?
Yep.
Alright. That's probably the first time I've ever seen that in the history of Force Will, folks, by the way. I've never had anybody say they want to go second.
Only reason why is because of the inherent hand advantage that Reflect gives you on your opponent's turn.
Okay.
And I will mull 1. However, I believe I should have gone first against the aggro, but don't always draw the resonator, so.
Now, I want to be greedy, and to the people watching at home, I want to be greedy and keep both of these.
Do it. 5 Cthulhu's.
But I don't know what I'm definitely getting rid of this right now. Like, it's just not a great card for me based on my hand. You never mull that ever, and this is a tough call too. So I think I'm gonna get rid of it. I need something turn 1 that's not that. So we'll draw back up to 5. Oof. Well,
should have kept it.
I mean, I didn't really. I ended up with almost the same hand. So
yay.
Here we go. Calling a stone.
All right, I'll take 20.
Pass to you. Oh wait, no, not pass to you. Not pass to you. Here we go.
Scallop. Okay. That's cool. End of your turn. I'll gain a counter.
I'm doing this for the fun factor. I know I probably should have mulled at least one of them.
I will go ahead and start my turn and call a stone. Sadness. No.
Matt, I'm not taking tips from you during this match. I'm playing my way. Matt's in the chat trying to tell me how to play his deck.
Oh god, here we go, Matt.
It's supposed to be your night off.
Right? Jeez. Yeah, I tap for a red, right? I'll go ahead and draw a card.
Tap for absolutely nothing. Tap for some moon.
I'll tap for some moon. Here we go. Right, gain a counter. Yeah. Say go.
Okay. Draw a card. And it just keeps getting better. Not really. Okay, recover all. Call a stone. Oh, we have one play here.
Let's sadness. Yep, I'll take the 6.
Yep. And pass turn to you.
Okay, end of turn. Red marker. See, like, this is good, but at the same time, it's really not good, so I will...
I can't wait for all the YouTube comments of people wondering why I kept both Excaliburs. It's going to be awesome. That's my favorite part of my day.
Start of turn, I will draw a card and tap to put a counter. And recover all. And then I will call a stone. Okay. I should probably prevent my death. Scorn?
Okay. Well, I only have one resonator, but you'll get to see my hand at least.
I like seeing hands. Oh no, get out of here, Susanoo. You're no, goodbye. That is fun though. I do enjoy seeing that sometimes. You run like 4 of it in the deck, right? I don't know.
No, it's a one of. It's a fun of.
It's a fun of, you're right. Yeah. I will go ahead
and Neo, or did you say that? Is that you? Oh no, who is that? Oh, that's my buddy Tony saying the YouTube pros are gonna roast me for that. All right, sorry. What are you doing?
I'm going to put a red marker and draw a card.
Alrighty.
And this is good, but at the same time, okay. I'll send this to the bottom. Okay. And I will go ahead and pass turn.
Alright, I will draw for turn.
Really unfortunate that I hit the moonlight there.
Okay, recover all. We're gonna call stone. Alright, you guys are about to see something else that you never want to do in a million years. But in my situation, you have to. Hardcast, go!
I'll take the 11 there, yeah. Right, and I'll put a red marker, draw. Awesome. I like that. I like that a lot. So I will bottom deck this. Okay. I go?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, and draw for turn. Give myself a counter. And I will recover all. Call a stone. Oh, thank the Lord Jeebus. Here we go.
I don't like when a Yamata player says thank the Lord Jeebus.
I'll go ahead and put down good old Rook Egg. And put down good old Prowler. And discard the top 2 of my deck.
I'm going to flip over to your graveyard so I can see what's going on over here.
How do I right click, discard? Okay, is it not letting me?
I think if you click on the card and do control down, it'll send it to your graveyard.
Okay. Yep.
Ooh, Book of Edon. I like seeing that in the grave.
And that one.
And a Genesis creation. Oh shit.
No.
Yes.
I'll go ahead and put a counter, and I'll draw, and put this at the bottom of the deck. Okay, and then I'll play this, and then I'll send these 2 to the graveyard for Nyarlathotep. Search before look at the hand. Deck reveal to owner. And I will go ahead and add Yamata to my hand.
Yep.
And I will target you or myself. That's hard to say, actually. I will actually target. Let's see. You had Duel of Truth and something else. I don't remember. Thunder, I think. If you really wanted to, you could really get rid of Nyarlathotep here, but I'll target myself and throw Yamata in the grave.
Sure.
And I do not have to reveal my hand, I don't believe.
No, you do not. You reveal it to yourself.
Yep. I'll pay 200. Throw down Guinevere. And I will say go.
Sure. I will draw.
Yep.
That's not a great card to draw right now. Recover all.
Yep.
I will. I will tap for stone. Okay, I'm going to swing for 6.
Let's see. I will declare a block.
Sure, I'll fire breathe +2, or I'll pay 2 to bump it to 800.
Okay, and I will go ahead and add a counter to give it +200.
Sure.
Or sorry, I'll add a counter, not remove.
Yeah, so it's a 1,000, 1,000 now, right?
Correct.
Sure. I will buff it to 1,000.
Cool with me.
Okay, we're
so we crash.
And since I buffed that after I declared the attack, it does not do the 700 damage. Sadness resolves. And then I'll swing for 5.
I will go ahead and take the 5.
Sure. 16.
Okay.
Pass to you.
Alright. Draw. In the draw, I will go ahead and give myself 2 more counters. And I will sacrifice Guinevere, draw 2, discard 1. I will go ahead and discard Realm of Pure Spirits.
Neat.
And I'll recover.
I wonder if he has a Genesis creation in hand.
I will go ahead and J-activate, chase the draw effect.
Yep.
And I will place this at the bottom. Okay, and J. Flip. I will go ahead and pay 3. And Book of Haven.
Okay.
For the Yamata. I will go ahead and attack Cthulhu 3 times with Yamata.
Yep. It is dead.
And I will swing for 1,000 at face.
I will accept your 1,000.
You put that in my graveyard. Go away.
Oh, I'm looking at your graveyard. My bad.
I will go ahead and pass turn.
Okay. Drop. Before untap, I will rest both Regalia.
Yep.
Counters. Recover all. Rest both Regalia. Pay 4.
Yep.
J-activate.
Yep. And deals 1,000 on enter, yeah?
Yep. I'm going to deal 1,000 to Yamata.
Okay.
And then I will swing for 1,800 in the air.
18 in the air, huh? That's a problem. I will go ahead and remove 4 counters. Search my deck. See if I have any answers in this deck.
Yeah, Matt, what now? I didn't forget to activate Regalia in the draw.
I have no answers. Swift 2-0 victory.
Alright, well, you know, that's the way red decks work sometimes. So, guys, what we're going to do right now is we're going to take a quick, like, 3-minute break or so. I'm going to talk to Ken, see if he wants to maybe play the same deck, wants to switch decks, whatever he wants to do. We'll be back in about 3 minutes for you guys with more of Force of Community, so stay tuned for that. It is time for the second round of red deck Sylvia versus Yamata Refrain.
Red deck redemption.
Red deck redemption, yes. Ken made a couple little changes, so you may see those throughout the match, and you know, maybe at the end I'll have him talk about some of the cards and some of his thought process that went into the cards if we have a few minutes at the end. And maybe some questions from chat too. So, but for now, we're gonna get started with the next game. So let us roll up.
All right. This is okay, I guess. Put this at the bottom. This at the bottom. All right.
I think I only want one of these based on what I'm seeing in my hand. I want to stay on the curve.
Oh God, these draws are so bad.
Wow.
Lackey is ruining my life. This deck is so consistent in real life, I swear.
All right, let's roll.
Yep. Should probably have done this before.
I rolled a 2.
No, I don't want a marker on the table. Go away.
It's impossible to make that go away. Just now we have an X there. It's okay.
I said roll 1. Oh.
All right, you get to choose.
I will learn from my mistakes and go first.
All right.
Awesome. Good start. Let's play these.
Neat.
I'll draw a card and place it at the bottom. And I'll pay 200. And play Scorn.
Even neater.
Every game. Alright, let's see what you got going on here. Oh, neato. Double sprite. Jeez. Sadness. Well, I really don't want you getting Cthulhu, but at the same time, Lance is an immediate threat, I feel. So, yeah.
Alright, Lance it is. And
I
before I
should have a
draw
counter.
top deck a Lance again like I did last time.
Oh, God, no. Can't do this to me. I will pass turn.
Alright, I will draw for turn. And I will call stone.
So much aggro.
I will play a flame sprite.
Yep.
And swing Pokey for 2.
Yeah. Way to make me tap my stone twice in one turn.
Yep.
End of turn.
I was playing with my buddy earlier, and I was like, just like every time you put one of these, change the world. I just like change the world over here.
All right, I'll put a red marker. Draw. Oh God, really? Another one? How many times do I have to send you to the bottom of the deck? Jeez. I feel like this is bad, but I'm gonna do it. Okay. I will draw for turn. Add 2 counters.
Yep.
And recover. Tap a stone. And Prowler. Deck. Discard. No. Control down. Control down. Okay, that's not bad, I guess. Dance of the Shadows in the grave is pretty okay. I will gain a counter. Draw a card. Oh my goodness. This is seriously the 4th one that I have drawn. Go away. There we go. Cards that do nothing right now. I will go ahead and ouch myself and draw a card. That's a good card to draw. Just when I have more stones. Pass turn.
Alright, I'm just checking. I think I might be having some problems with Twitch.
Uh-oh.
Maybe it's just my laptop, actually.
Let me see. Twitch seems to be okay.
Okay, cool.
So
Because I haven't dropped any frames, but my laptop, I think my laptop's internet just pooped out on me. That's okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll fix it on your turn. Alright, I will... Did I draw for turn? No.
Not yet.
No, draw for turn. Okay, and I will recover. And I will call a stone.
Yep.
Pay 1 for a rook egg.
Yep.
And pay another one for another one of these. Oop,
Not another one to recover alls.
Yeah, there we go.
I'd like to pay 1 every turn for that.
Yes, that would be nice. And then I'm going to just blast away your Prowler. With 2 taps of Flame Sprite. With this 2 rest.
Yep, it's gone. Alright, I'll draw a card by gaining a counter. That's good to see. I guess I can put this at the bottom. Okay. I will draw for turn. And tap these 2, gain 2 more counters.
Yep.
Cover all. Get a stone. At least my stone base isn't suffering too much. I will pay 400. 40 Thieves. Oh, that's fortunate. Book of Avon and Yamata go to grave.
Why did you pay 400?
Sorry, pay 200.
Okay.
Scrub. Because I wanted to produce an extra red for no reason.
Those of you watching, I'm trying to look at Twitch chat, but for some reason it's not showing up on my laptop, so I am very sorry that I cannot see if you're saying anything right now.
Man, I'm in a tight spot. I don't like this. Pass. I just hope I survive the turn.
Alright, give me 1 second so I can try to get our viewers back here.
Yep.
Doesn't look like my laptop wants to cooperate right now, so sorry guys. I cannot actually see what's going on. I'll try to pull up my computer for at least for question and answer once we're done playing. Alright, I will draw for turn. Oh my god, that's insane.
No!
I will recover all. Call stone.
I don't like insane. Insane is not good for me.
I will hit your 40 Thieves for 200. Giving it +2.
No. -2.
Oh. And then hitting it for another 200.
I see what you're doing here. I'll give it +2.
Okay. So it has 200 health right now?
Correct.
I'll play a Snow White.
Okay.
I'll swing, add a passion counter, remove a passion counter to deal 300 to 40 Thieves.
Maybe I didn't see what you were doing there. Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, and
Incarnate.
You take 5.
Yeah.
I wish. I can't draw Cthulhu to save my life right now.
You had him the first 2 games. So.
That's true.
Well, the first game specifically, I guess.
And yeah, it's your turn.
Oh, okay. I'll go ahead and draw for turn and add 3 counters from the dudes. Okay. And I will recover. Zephyr Stone. I will go ahead and call... What do I call with this? I guess I call red.
Yeah, you always call red. You want to buff Yamata.
Yeah. I will go ahead and pay 4, removing Dance of the Shadows from the grave to get Yamata back. Then Necromancy trigger in the grave.
Yeah, he's a big dude.
Yep, that he is. Let's see here. I'll go ahead and have Yamata swing at Snow White.
I'll block.
Okay.
Trigger.
Yep.
Oh, that's your graveyard. I did it again.
Get out of here. You can also drag it to the left side where it shows your name, and there's a graveyard tab.
Good to know. Reveal to owner. Now, Yamata's going away at the end of the turn, isn't he?
Yep, remove it from the game.
What does my hand look like?
But I really could not stand to have that large of a field
For sure.
against me. Oh, okay. Somebody might have another root cake in their hand. I'm not sure. Okay. I will go ahead and attack Snow White twice.
Okay.
And attack each of the flame sprites once, which leaves me with 3 attacks left. I will go ahead and how important is this? I suppose pretty important. I'll go ahead and buff Yamata.
Okay. So you're
And
for 18.
swing for 6, 12, 18. Yep.
I'm at 22.
All right. End of turn. I will go ahead and put this in the grave and put this in the remove from area. All right. Pass turn.
All right. I will draw for turn. I will recover all. Call stone. Pay 1 for a flame sprite. Swing for 2.
Yeah, I'll take it. That early poke damage is turning out to be really important.
Mm-hmm.
This list definitely needs a lot of work, I feel.
I'll incarnate.
Yep. Take the 5.
And then pay 3 for Snow White. And swing for 5. And I'll put a passion counter on it. Oh, thank you. And that's all I got. So hope I'm not dead to Yamata. YOLO swag.
Alright, I will go ahead and get another counter. Draw. Somehow I feel this is subpar, so I'll put it at the bottom. Okay, draw for turn. That is also subpar. Step 3, give it 3 counters. And recover. I will go ahead and J activate, chasing to draw.
Yep.
And I will go ahead and send this to the bottom. And flip. Go ahead and pay for 40 Thieves. Draw 2. And discard 1. Oh, sorry, not this one. Discard. Discard Nyarlathotep. Pay for Scorn.
Sure.
Yeah, that's not good for me at all. Goodness. I'm probably going to lose next turn. Put that in your grave. Well, I guess I could just counter it. It's always true. I'll pay 200. Guinevere.
Yep.
Okay. After that, I will say go.
Alright. I will draw. I'll recover all. You're at 13.
Yep.
Okay, I'll swing with Snow White, adding a passion counter, and removing 2 passion counters to deal 600 to Guinevere.
Okay, I will sack her in response.
Yep.
Draw 2. And I will discard Realm of Your Spirits. I will also tap Refrain, remove 2 counters, and I will add Snow White back to your hand.
Okay. I will pay 4. Deactivate. Deal 1,000 damage to 40 Thieves.
Yeah, that's fine.
Swing for 1,000.
I will take the grand.
And swing for 5.
In response, I will tap, remove a counter, and restand, and then I will tap, remove 2, and add that back to your hand.
Sure. So go.
Okay. I will draw for turn. In the draw, I will tap 1, remove 5 counters, search for any card in my deck.
I believe it's only 4.
Yeah, but I'm resting it again.
Oh, okay.
Because I have to remove 1 to restand it. I'll go ahead and add Yamata to my hand. And shuffle. Oh, that's my graveyard. None in shuffle. Okay. And I will add a counter. And recover. Call a stone.
Oh, I did a big misplay. Oopsie. The people are probably eating me up in chat. I didn't recover my 3 stones when I killed it with Sylvia.
Does it say you may?
You may, yep.
Okay. Miss triggers.
Good thing I just started playing this today, guys. Don't hate me.
I will go ahead and... what am I doing? I will...
Jesus.
I'll play 40 Thieves.
Mm-hmm.
Put Yamata in the grave, and put... put Rookegg in grave. I'll go ahead and remove a counter to recover. I will tap and add or remove 4 counters and add a card in my hand. Can I hit you for 22? I think I can. I'll add Book of Aven to hand.
Yep.
Yeah, I can. I'll cast Book of Aven by paying 200.
Actually, you have to pay 400. Oh, no, you don't. You only have to pay 200. You're at 1.
Yeah,
oh, the
I'm at
salt.
1.
The salt is real.
And then 2 Necromancy triggers for game.
Yeah.
Yay!
Oh, man. So, I think... Yeah, I bet... Because, like, I should have untapped my 3 stones and then played Snow White again, attacked. And
I would have added it back to your hand again.
And then... could you have bumped it again?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had 1 more world left open. Or I had 2 worlds left open.
Well, then, yeah. The Twitch chat I can't see that I know is laughing at me right now. Then, yeah, taste it, I guess. I don't know. No, I love you guys. But, alright.
Stream, I think, crashed.
Huh?
I think the stream crashed.
No, it looks like we're still live. It's been Twitch. I think Twitch TV has been acting weird because it wasn't loading my computer.
Yeah, it's just loading for me. Yeah,
but,
interesting.
XSplit says we still have around 30 viewers, so.
Okay, cool then.
All right, so game 3, right?
Game 3.
All right, here we go.
Well, I suppose game 2 of the new set? Question mark.
Oh, was that just game 1?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh boy. Okay, here we go.
All right, load my deck here. And oh god, here we go. Bottom. Okay.
Oh no,
All
I
two.
didn't want to send that to top of deck. Let's send that to bottom of deck. Send that to bottom of deck. Send that to bottom of deck. Alright, we're gonna room all in 3.
Alright. Would you like first or second?
First. Oh my god. Okay, stone.
First turn game, GG.
Red.
Yeah. Incarnate, no!
Incarnate.
Am I taking a grand?
Well, I gotta search.
Yep. I would like to consider myself the king of shortcuts. I shortcut way too much.
Oh, nice. I don't know what the best card for me to take here is. I mean, I could set myself up for the future, or I could go ham right now.
Go ham. That's what I would do anyways.
Yeah. I think I'm just going to grab that.
Okay.
Arguably one of the best cards in the game for red.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And the fact that you can run her and Bryn is a little ridiculous too.
Oh my god, I know. Alright, so swing for 5.
Yeah, take it.
Okay, and then I'll incarnate again.
Oh god.
And then swing for 5.
What have I done?
Oh, that stays on the field. I don't know why I'm killing that. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. End of turn. I'll put a marker, draw. This is pretty good, I guess, but I'll put this at the bottom. Okay. And I'll draw for turn. Follow stone. Hiya, hiya.
Must be nice.
I know, every game, dude.
Must
every
be nice dot deck. That's what you should have named your deck.
Yeah, I should have actually. I'll pay 200. And I'll plop down Root Gig. And I will draw a card. And I will then bottom deck. Okay. Oh, another counter. It matters. Pass turn.
Okay. I will draw. I'll recover all. Call stone. Swing for 5.
Declare block.
Sure.
Okay, I'll search. I will go ahead and add Our Lord and Savior to my hand.
Alright. Pay 2 for Lancelot.
Oh, sadness.
Swing for 6.
Can I do anything about that? Probably not. Yeah. 6. This deck may need more answers on the side.
Yeah, could be. Go ahead.
End of turn, I'll draw. Must be a nice stat deck. I'll send it to the bottom. And draw for turn. Add 2 counters. And recover. Call for stone. Pay 200. 40 Thieves.
Yep.
Yamata and Necromancy. I will go ahead and draw a card. Love how I can just draw a card whenever I feel like. Send to bottom of deck. Okay. I will declare the go phase.
Okay. Draw for turn. Recover all. Call stone. Okay. I will start by paying 1 for rapid growth on Lancelot.
Yeah.
Swing for 1,000, deal 700 damage to 40 thieves.
Yeah. I'll take the 15, I guess. As a grand. Yeah.
And then I will actually pay 1 more in instant speed to cast it again from grave.
Oh god.
So 14.
Take 14.
And then hit for 5.
5. Oh yeah. Must be a nice dot deck.
I also could. I mean, I guess I could have done this, but this would have had more flair.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Man.
Rapid growth is pretty unfair.
Only with Lancelot, I feel.
Yeah. It's just like you need exactly 400 to get you there for the plus 700 damage.
Yeah. See, next game or next turn would not have been fun.
Oh yeah, I could see that coming a mile away after you had a bunch of necromancies in the grave.
Yeah, and I had this as my draw, and draw for turn would have been this.
Alright, well, even though it's 11, let's just do game 3.
Yeah, might as well.
Unless you gotta get going.
Oh, I don't. I'm good.
Okay, cool. Alright guys, here we go. Game 3. This is it.
Oh, okay. I'm probably actually cool with this deck right now. Being okay with this hand.
I am also cool.
Okay. I'll tap for stone.
Not sure if this is the right play, but it's fun.
I'll give myself a counter.
Yep.
And draw a card. Send it to the bottom. Okay. Pay 200. All the colors for Guinevere.
Sure.
Pass turn.
Okay,
Oh, before I'm bad.
Yep, draw for turn.
Yep.
Alright, stone. Oops, I'm putting that back on my deck. I accidentally drew it. Flame Sprite.
Yep.
And unfortunately I can't get through. Oh wait, I can fly though, and Gwen is only a 200. Sure, we'll poke you for 2 in the air.
I don't like it, but it's happening. Alright, I'll draw a card. Must be a nice dot deck. Not being nice to me right now. Or wait, no, which... Yeah, that's probably fine. Okay, I'll draw for turn.
Yep.
Cover. Call stone.
Ugh.
Oh yeah! Pay 200.
Yep.
For root cake.
Must be nice.
Yep. Tap, sack root cake. Search.
My cheat alarm is going off. It tells me you're cheating.
No! I'll search for another win.
Interesting.
And I will pay 200 for. Oh, I have to draw 2 and discard first. Discard Yamata. And play this. Add a counter. Draw. Send to bottom. Pass turn.
Alright, draw for turn.
Yep.
Recover all stone. Okay, let's see. Pay 1 for Flame Sprite.
Oh, yay. Deactivate for 1.
Pay 1 for a Rook Egg.
Yep.
We're gonna do 200 damage to Guinevere.
That's fine.
And 200 damage to Guinevere.
Which one are you?
The
tapped one?
Untapped one.
Okay. I'll go ahead and draw 2 discard.
Sure.
Discard Necromancy.
Okay, and then I'm gonna stack the
Dude for dude.
Yep, search.
Yep. Okay.
We're going to swing into Guinevere.
Yeah.
And we're gonna swing at you for 500.
I'll take the 5. Yep. And end a turn, I will draw. Or have I already done that? I don't think I did. I'll place this at the bottom. Okay. My go?
Yes.
Okay, draw for turn.
I'm debating with myself whether I'm overvaluing these flame sprites, and maybe I should sack the flame sprites instead of the Cthulhu's. I'm not sure.
The thing about Cthulhu, though, versus Flame Sprite is that you can't get rid of resonators.
Yeah.
That are unrested. I will go ahead and tap for a stone. Oh, sweet. Let's see here. You added a Cthulhu, correct?
Yeah.
And this is said Cthulhu.
It is.
Okay. I'll go ahead and pay 200. Book of Avon.
Yep.
And Yamata trigger.
Yep.
I will then swing at dudes. And on declaration of attack to Cthulhu, I will actually buff him to 6.
Okay. And then you're coming at me 5 more times for 6 each?
Yep. So 3.
I'm at 10.
Oh man, what can I do about this? Not much.
I think
There's no way I can finish this turn.
I don't think there's much I can do on 2 mana to kill you next turn. Anyways, I can't kill Yamata.
3 mana, ideally.
I guess 3, sure, but...
Go ahead.
Okay. Draw.
Yep.
Untap. Tall stone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there is not much I can do, so I'll play that.
Okay.
I'll play that.
Yeah.
And then I'll say good game. You win. Nice job.
Alright. And I had Necromancy, Genesis.
I'm sure you did.
This and
still had all these. Must be nice that deck. Yes. That's the classics. The classics. Still had all these.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That could
Alright.
have done some work.
No, that wasn't in my hand. I just was ripping those out of my deck.
Oh, gotcha.
Alright.
GG.
Yeah,
That's
man.
1 for 1, I guess.
That was a good last match. Let me see if a stream is showing up on my computer. Maybe if there's anybody in chat who has questions real quick. One thing I wanted to ask you about that I noticed about your deck while you were playing is your Rainbow Stones, the Moonshade.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like every game you at least had one change the world on turn 1. So
Yeah.
like it seems pretty consistent that you could play the Regalia Stone instead and stop taking damage every time you want to play multicolor.
I feel like that was just a stroke of luck, honestly. But playing 4 in the deck, I do have a pretty good chance. I might split it up into 2 and 2. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. This is something that I will be posting on the Facebook as well to see if other people have input on it. I have been really considering Ruler's Memoria as well. It seems to be pretty good. And I can always search for the Regalia if anything goes wrong. The only stipulation I really had with this deck, at least, is that if I somehow don't draw the Regalia turn 1, and I hit that Ruler's Memoria turn 1, I've lost a very important first turn play. And being a combo deck like Yamata, it's very, very fast, and I need to be as little amount of slowness as possible in the deck.
For sure. I guess yeah, it might have just been luck because it literally like all 5 or 6 games, whatever we played, it seemed like you had the Regalia.
Yeah, I'm not too keen on electronic simulators either. Just because a lot of the times the algorithms and stuff like that for randomizing is very predictable. And if your deck starts out in a certain pattern, sometimes it can force you to draw that certain amount of cards. I'm not too sure about Lackey's algorithms and stuff like that that causes that randomization, but I'm not going to really take too much of a chance in real life as well.
For sure. Well, I just asked for a shout out for any quick questions before we head out. I had the stream open on my desktop, and then I started to notice some sound distortion through Skype, so I immediately exited out and just popped out the chat window. So we sound good now. I just wanted to. There's so much bandwidth going on, but yeah, I think it's very. The Reflect is a very skill intensive ruler. There's a lot of things you can forget, and kudos to you, Ken, for coming on stream and playing Reflect before the set comes out and like having to have all the counters and. I mean, people are going to point out, you missed some triggers here and there, but it happens. We're all learning still, so it's not a big deal.
Technically, the deck's not even released yet, so
I know.
Can't blame me too much.
Yeah. Leo is asking if we feel like Sylvia is Bahamut 2.0. The thing is, with Bahamut, when you, say, Bahamut 1.0, Bahamut was almost unanswered in the meta, where now with SKL and TTW... Yeah, Sylvia is as good or better than the original Bahamut, like the Regalia Bahamut. But now we have decks that can actually combat it instead of just like Bahamut just really just dream crushing everyone. So, yes, Sylvia is probably Bahamut 2.0, and Sylvia will probably be played 100% more than Bahamut will. I think Bahamut will not see as much play, just because Sylvia is almost 100% strictly better. Almost. Bahamut is easier to flip, but I don't know. I think Sylvia is just a really, really strong, and it's going to be a staple in pretty much any red deck you're going to see, at least at the very beginning of this new meta.
Certainly looks like Bahamut, at least.
Yeah, it's sweet art, man. They're both sides. Oh, yeah. Both sides of the card are awesome. They really nailed it. What would you add more green cards to the Sylvia deck? I don't think so. I think rapid growth is pretty much what it wants. And I mean, we were thinking about maybe the Pricea or the Pricea resonator. That would be fun, but I don't think it might be just too slow.
I think there's also a 2-cost chant with Prisha artwork. I think it's +4/+4 and deals damage to target resonator. That could be interesting.
Oh, yeah. I was using the Beast Awake or whatever it's called.
Yeah, that one I feel is strictly better, but sometimes the turn 2 play of that might be worth it. I'm not sure, to be honest. Something to do with testing.
Yeah, we were playing 2 of the Beastly Attack. But yeah, I mean, play around with some green cards because I mean, you never know. Like there might be a hidden gem in there.
I feel Beastly Attack is strictly better though.
Grimku says you don't play red. You said you don't play red much. What decks are you going to run? Well, I am probably going to be running a Reflect Refrain type of control, and then a super spicy brew that our team over at Gamers Gauntlet's working on right now. Is going to be probably a top favorite of all of us, so I can't wait to debut that one eventually. But I'm not sure. You know, my biggest deck back when when Matt and I first started playing in February, I really liked playing just like a hard control back when green didn't really think. My biggest decks of all time were the Grixis Joan of Arc list that topped Italy back in March. So it was the black blue red control list, the Joan of Arc list that played Cinderellas and stuff like that.
That was an interesting list. I like that list a lot, actually.
I loved that deck. And then I was a big Green Grim player.
Going back to my roots with that one.
Yeah. So I think Green Grim gets much better with the Matchstick Girl. So look for that list on our channel coming up soon. We're going to be showcasing that one. That's really cool, the Green Grim with the Matchstick Girl. Turns out giving Hamlin haste is pretty good.
First strike too. It doesn't die to like 1-inch boy and things like that.
It's pretty solid. So though if that Green Grim list turns out to be as spicy as we think it's going to be, I will definitely 100% run that, because that Green Grim was my baby for a long time. I love that deck, and yeah. What else we got here? What?
I might weigh in on that Green Grim as well myself, to be honest.
Yeah, man. It's I love Green Grim.
Good.
Thoughts on Nameless Girl right now? Well, she's still my favorite ruler of all time, and I'm just patiently waiting for her to get better again. I mean, they did add some humans, so I don't know. She's still a beast in terms of size. She can get buffed, so there might be a spot for her. And where our team is definitely going to be working on trying to figure something out, because we all love Nameless Girl Joan of Arc. But right now, she just is kind of subpar compared to the new rulers. Opinions, MVPs of the new set. Well, for rulers, definitely Sylvia, definitely Reflect and Refrain. Let's take a look over here at some of the new set. I wonder if it'll... Oh, that's BS. TTW. So we got a bunch of stuff here. What was it? Obviously the reprints like Lancelot. I mean, that's going to be good. In Limited, we did a draft at Gamers Gauntlet. Dark Rizard was an absolute beast, if the card image will load for me. I just scrolled through a ton of cards, so it's not going to load. But Dark Rizard was an absolute beast in Limited. I can't wait to see the Dark Rizard show up in constructed lists. I hope it does. The Fruit of Yggdrasil, the 0800 that draws you a card.
So good.
I think that card is amazing. Like, there's so much you can do with it, and it's just like an anti-aggro. Yeah, cool, swing into me, go ahead. Oh, don't die to Lancelot, neat.
Right.
So it's just a lot of fun. There it is. Let's see if Dark Rizard showed up. There it is. Yeah, I drafted my draft deck for Gamers Gauntlet. I finished top 4. Had 3 Dark Rizards in it, and I had, out of a 20 card deck, I think 11 of my cards were shadows, or 12 of my cards were shadows. So I flipped a lot of Dark Rizards. Grand Cross is an amazing card.
Seems a little underwhelming to me, honestly.
I don't think so. It has utility. It can remove an addition or the highest attack resonator. So like, it shuts down the big beat sticks. Susanoo, see you later. You know, Mephistopheles, see you later. Or you can get rid of an addition. Like, any card that has multiple uses is going to be at least playable. I mean, I don't think it's necessarily better than Dream of Juliet, which is still an unbelievably underrated card.
Oh, I don't know why. Dreams of Juliet is probably one of the best light cards I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's unbelievably good. Uh, TCC, I had a draft ruler. Yeah, thanks for asking. I was not using. I did not pull a real ruler. I was playing with the clockwork thing. Um, what else? I think the Joan of Arc Shadow could end up being really good. That whenever one of your opponent's resonators goes to the grave, you get to rest one of their other resonators.
Could be pretty good with like against fairies, just like thunder one of theirs, and start resting.
Yeah, there
Could
was
be
a
pretty
card
good.
like that. I was big into Kaijudo when that game was around, and there was a card like that just you could just like kill something, rest another thing, kill that thing, rest another thing, and just like wipe their whole board like that. So
Hmm.
it was pretty sweet. Magic Matchstick is unbelievable, and so
Hmm.
is her partner, or the card's partner, the Matchstick girl. Um, there's a lot of great. I mean, I've said it once, I've said it 100 times. This is easily the best set Force of Will has come out with to date. I don't think there's any debate. I mean, you could try to debate it, but I think this set has the best cards out of any set we've seen so far.
Oh, I totally agree with that. This set is absolutely nuts. I love
Yeah.
it,
Um.
but it's fair. That's the important part. I feel like this set is very fair.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sleeper cards of the set. I think I kind of talked about some cards. Maybe some of the cards I mentioned you didn't really think were that great, so maybe that was a sleeper card. I don't know. I could go through this whole thing and give you my whole opinion about all of them, but we'll be here all night. I could talk about this set for hours because I love it so much.
Hmm.
But there's just. I think we're gonna see a lot of cards playable from this set that may not be obvious right now. Um, let's try to get through some of these. Uh, Thoughts on Alice, Queen of Fairies? She's okay. I still think that like Crimson Girl in the Sky is probably a better ruler for fairies.
That's interesting. That's very interesting that you say that. I was actually really considering making a deck similar to that.
Like Alice, like it's cool because her judgment's 8, and you pay one less for each ability that your fairy you control. Um, but and like you can swing with all your fairies and then flip her and then swing again, which is really cute. But you could just have all their attacks doubled anyways, all their buffs doubled anyways, and just swing once, right? Like, and Crimson Girl, I don't know, it's tough, but I still think Crimson Girl in the Sky is just simply better.
I personally feel like Alice Fairy is probably going to be the least played ruler, simply because it's got such a large restriction on the J activate. It could just easily be somebody playing board control instead of attacking for face. Any aggro deck, or even mid range decks could just completely like stop you from J activating just by getting rid of like one or two resonators. Um, I feel like it's so far. I feel like it's going to be subpar. I think it will still see some play, but maybe not as tribal. I'm not sure, to be honest.
yeah. Um, Everybody, what's my opinion on everyone comparing Reflect and Reflame to Jace the Mind Sculptor? Uh, I don't play Magic. I never have. I literally have never. I mean, I've played like a game of friendlies with a deck somebody handed me, but I understand that Jace the Mind Sculptor was like a huge deal, but I don't really. Honestly, I can't give a valid opinion on that because I didn't play Magic, and honestly, I don't really care. Not to like, I'm not trying to like sound mean, but like, I want to wait to see what R&R does in Force of Will before I start comparing it to other games. Like, let's just see what happens. I don't want to like contribute to the overreact or the underreaction of any of these cards. Like,
Well, as far as the comparison goes, I feel like it's very inaccurate. I played a lot of Magic myself. I played it for a couple of years before I started Force of Will,
mm-hmm.
and Jason Mind Sculptor is nowhere even close to Reflect and Refrain. Jason Mind Sculptor, once you got that card out, you had basically won the game. Just by having Reflect and Refrain, I'm not doing anything with you. Reflect does not interact with the opponent in almost any way besides countering a normal spell, and it. I said this on Facebook, and I'll say it here as well for people who didn't see the post. Reflect is a combo ruler. There's no reason for this to be considered a win condition like Vlad is. It's something that helps you filter through your deck. It's something that definitely sets up your plays. But if you're losing matches, you can't just say, oh, it was because my ruler wasn't good enough. Reflect, I feel, is a very, very, very skill-intensive ruler. It is something that you definitely have to time out correctly. And if you're losing to 50 million decks, it's because your main deck's not good enough, unfortunately. And whether it be for funsies or competitive, the main deck is the real issue with Reflect, I feel. It's something that you can't compare to Jason Mind Sculptor at all. And I think that goes for a lot of cards in Force of Will as well. You can't really compare too many cards in Force of Will as a direct comparison to Magic, except for, in my opinion, I would only compare things to help a new player understand what certain cards do in Force of Will. Oh, stones are land, things like that.
For sure.
Comparing in general, I feel, is very bad for the community, and really turns people off when it comes to wanting to play this game.
Yeah. Regardless of if the cards are similar, like the meta is not similar, right? So like you can't, like, they're gonna do different things in different games. So
Completely different.
Yeah. Question here from Nerf Herder Pictures 92. Love the username. Thoughts on playing Gene the Awakening Purity in a Nameless Girl build with Guild Array? Yeah, that was a big thing for a while back in like March or April, back before MPR dropped. People were just like comboing off. We're like, oh, here's Gene the Awakening Purity. Oh, free Guild Array, basically. So like that was a real thing, and it was annoying to play against, and it was awesome. But it might, you might be able to surprise some people with it still because people aren't expecting it. It's good. It's proven to be good. I'm not sure how good it would be in today's meta, but it has worked in the past, so give it a shot.
Magic Matchstick, you get a lot of really good combo pieces with that as well if you draw it.
Yeah.
It could be interesting to see, actually. I'm kind of excited for that list.
Yeah, so alright guys, that looks like it's going to wrap up the questions for the night. So as always, thank you so much for tuning in to our weekly episodes of Force Community. Thank you, Ken, for coming on today. It was a lot of fun.
Anytime.
And we will see you guys next week. If you want to watch this or any other of our Force of Will content, you can check us out on YouTube, Force of Will US, and this video will be up by Wednesday, so you can show it to all your friends out there. Alright guys, as always, my name is Chris Durand, and for Matt Cosmer, who couldn't join us tonight, we'll see you next time on Force of Will US. Peace out, guys.
See you.
Thanks for watching. If you want to see more, make sure to hit subscribe or check out one of our other video series. And don't forget to stop by the Force of Will US website for articles, a helpful database, and more.